Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode, and this is Ivandi inside Ivandi Studios. So, I have a story, and this is concerning the love podcast, but it's about a love tale. It is a story that someone shared with me, and I would like to share with you so that I will know what you also think. So, never enough. Loving a man who doesn't see me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see the intro and come back.
I am falling in love, and I just want you to know that you're the one that I love. Cuando me enamoro, this is time.
So the story goes, and I read. Hello, Ivandi. I really need your advice and that of your followers because my mental health is at stake. Last January, I went for a show and a girl walked up to me saying her brother was interested in me. I was single and healing from a painful past relationship. So I decided to give it a try. I gave him my number. He called and invited me over. I went and we ended up having sex. When I was leaving, he didn't give me transport money. I was brushed I brushed it off, thinking maybe it was normal. The next day he called saying he liked me and I wanted to give him a chance. Until I asked him for money to do my hair and he said he didn't have. I immediately assumed he was stingy. So I stopped picking his calls and eventually blocked him. A month later, I found out I was pregnant. Me at that time, I was living with my uncle and his wife. And they didn't notice until I was 32 weeks pregnant when I was finally admitted at the hospital. Before that, when I was around 24 weeks, I told the guy. His first reaction was why I kept it from him. And I told him someone misled me. And I also told him I'd go in for antenatal and would update him. But after that, he ghosted me. 2 days later, my phone was stolen in a church drawer and I lost his contact completely. I gave birth, and when my baby was 3 months old, he reached out through Telegram. I wanted to ignore him, but I allowed him to speak, and I told him I had given birth. From that moment, he stepped out. He stepped up. To be honest, he he has taken responsibility for his daughter. Even his mother asked us to start planning a wedding, but I told her I wasn't financially stable yet to marry. After that, his whole attitude changed. Earlier this year, around February, I realized I had fallen deeply in love with him. But now, he barely gives me attention. The only time he calls is to ask about his daughter. No affection, no conversation, nothing. Even I don't know what to do. I'm deeply in love with this man, but he doesn't give me attention anymore. My daughter is just a year old and 2 months, and I feel like I'm breaking down emotionally. Please, I need advice from you and your followers. What should I do? Charlie, hey, information will ask you. Hey, who? Like, it's so. This story is very strange. Listen, he said she met someone in a pub, right? Anna, ne sister, the ne sister approach you. No, I got so me bra, interested. No, so, oh no, when you break hands into a fin of healy. Ana o man a chance. Wɔahyia nipa korɔ no nnɛ, wɔagye ne namba nnɛ, ɛsɛ nipa korɔ no afrɛ wo na wakɔ ne fie na ɔne no akɔda. Hey, you don't know the this is so strange. You don't know the person. You don't know the person anywhere. You just met the person, no, the person give up or the name mau. You are healing from a past relation. You need to even stress the guy, kakra. Right? She said, I was single and healing from a painful past relation. You are healing from a painful past relationship. So I decided to give it a try. I gave him my number. He called and invited me over. I went and we ended up having sex. Hey, I don't know. Say be a check akra. But per the post, I say the guy called and the guy invited her over, and the lady came and they ended up having sex. Guy and answer was casa fafaka. Right? And sex no they have in. No. Because from now, say the next day he called saying he liked me and I wanted to give him a chance until I asked him for money to do so. It seems that from the onset of the relationship, they started the relationship with sex, right? Now, oh no, it was last, hmm? Lastfully, Anna Kodo Dipakon. And one pel, one so pay because the lady came in say, oh, neighbor, so check you into for number man. No affection, no love, no communication, no proper communication. Bia, who ni bakwan enne? It's now fair. Man na koda. Hey, so ye nipa, so ye nipa. But a mamu akukudro. What relationship mo? You are healing from a past relationship. Charlie, me who dear menka, what should I do? What should you do? Because the only thing the person will care is nebano. Because one woman, right? So that is what I hire you to not flute. When you say oh baba, she doesn't care. Or are you and fan when you say wow on home, because the main point of our career is you create your own family. I have a guy, many guy now, you're worry here. Yawo back, yawo me, yes, I need him. But now, oh no, about friend, the ban or join. I don't even know what to say. But for me, I would say, the lady should forget about the guy. You are in love, but the guy is not giving you the chance. So just forget about the guy and focus on something else. You have a baby. If the guy is taking up the responsibility, as you said, then I think you need to focus on the guy's responsibility towards Nebano. Then you not done when it's your baby. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this story? This is so strange. Hey, tell information will ask you. This is the Love Tales, and this is what we do here. Let me know what you think under the comment section.